Mhm.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today, and happy Leap Day to you all. We're here tonight to announce the winners of the January 2024 PleinAir Salon Art Competition. And I do have a special guest judge for us that's going to be joining us today. And before we get started, just want to talk a little bit about what the PleinAir Salon is. For those of you that don't know, the PleinAir Salon is a monthly and annual online art competition that was created by Eric Rhodes, the publisher of PleinAir Magazine. And we are almost finishing our 13th year. I am getting pretty excited for the 14th year to get started here pretty soon. We get a lot of comments about some of the winners not being plein air paintings, as you can see on that cover there. And since this competition was created by PleinAir Magazine, we do have plein air in our name. However, we are not strictly a plein air painting competition. If you flip through the pages of PleinAir Magazine, you'll see that we feature articles on artists who sometimes paint in different styles, different subjects. And so our competition is open to different styles and subjects. In saying that, though, we are a traditional painting competition, so there are no categories for things like sculpture, digital art, things like that. The salon has 12 monthly cycles with different judges, and we have 23 winners every month. We award over $2,000 in all cash prizes each month. The first place winner receives a $600 cash prize and a feature on the Fine Art Connoisseur website. And that is our magazine for art collectors. So we have the potential to reach thousands of art collectors and galleries with winning the competition. We also have cash prizes for our second and third place winners, and all of the winners are included in a showcase in OutdoorPainter.com, Fine Art Today, and PleinAir Today, which are our newsletter for collectors. Our category winners also receive cash prizes, as well as our People's Choice Award. And all of our monthly winners will be featured in a showcase in PleinAir Magazine and will be promoted through our websites and social media platforms. In total, we are awarding $5,000 in all cash prizes. Eric does like to highlight that this is all cash prizes. There are some competitions where the amount that they award is it's a package. So, you get a certain amount in cash, and then you also the rest of that amount could be in advertising or, kind of value added things that they do. Ours is strictly cash. All of the other things that you get is just part of winning. It's a bonus. So $50,000 definitely is pretty awesome that we're able to award that. All of our monthly winners are also included in the judging for the annual competition that we hold in May. We award $24,000 to all of the winners. $15,000 of that goes to the grand prize winner, who has their painting featured on the cover of PleinAir Magazine. The honorable mention recipients are also, for each category, they get a $100 Paint Tube gift card. We do a showcase for them in the digital edition, and they're included in the winner's showcase that we do for Fine Art Connoisseur and OutdoorPainter.com. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about how we judge our competition, because there are different ways to judge competitions. Some use a jury of multiple people. They look through everything. Ours, we do a blind judging system. So we have one judge who will look through every single painting that gets entered. They'll go through and they'll rate all of those paintings based on, the different criteria. And nothing gets shown to the judge other than the piece of artwork. Sometimes it shows the medium, the style, or not the style, sorry, the sizing of the painting, but we don't give the judges the artist's information. So it's blind judging. And then once they go through and score all the paintings, we bring in the top 100. And then from those top 100 paintings that received the highest scores, our judge goes through and selects the awards. So with that in mind, I want to bring in our special guests. Please help me welcome artist and gallery owner, Lisa Skelly. Hi, Lisa. How are you today?
Hi, Carrie. Very good. It's great to be here, and I'm really honored to be your judge this month. It was really hard.
It's been a while since we've had a judge on, so it's nice to actually get to see a face and get to chat with someone.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
You did such a great job judging this month. You were so thorough and just asked great questions. And I thought you just did a fantastic job
Well,
judging.
thanks. You sure didn't make it easy on me. All those great artists out there submitting work.
That is
It
true.
was really hard. There was so many beautiful paintings. I wish I could have given more awards. I'm sure you guys do too.
Yeah, I do. Every month I think of, we could do a category for this and this. And I'm just like, at some point it becomes too many. Lisa, for those that don't know, do you want to give us a little bit of information about who you are?
Sure. So I'm Lisa Skelly. I took over the Hughes Skelly Gallery on Balboa Island in Newport Beach, California, 6 years ago from Deborah Hughes. And Deborah and I are actually do everything together, and we help each other with everything. So I was really honored to be the steward of the legacy that she started with the gallery, and we're celebrating our 26th year this year. So I know. So that in itself is a huge job, and trying to maintain my own art career, which last January I was the PleinAir Pastel winner of the PleinAir Salon. CW Mundy was the judge, and I was super honored to receive an award from CW Mundy because he's got some really great taste. He's an amazing artist.
Yeah,
so I have been an artist, I would say, my whole life. I studied graphic design in college and graphic arts, which I never used until I took over the gallery, really. And design is everything. So now the more I learn about design and, creating, a strong beginning of a painting.
Mm-hmm.
And so just design in general is just so important. And so I'm actually now glad that I was a graphic designer. So
yeah, well, I think that one kind of, helps inform the other a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the same for any medium that you're in. They all can teach you more about how your favorite medium and how to implement more tools in your toolbox. So
yeah, I just learned recently. So I started out with pastel, which I love, but I learned with pastel that it's harder to mix the colors together. So you kind of have a wide array of colors to kind of get what you want. So when I started playing with gouache a few months ago, I had to learn color mixing because I was like, I know exactly what I want. How do I get that color? It's not just here for me.
The funny thing is, Carrie, I love pastels. So I did not know that you studied or that you were a pastel painter first too. And my second favorite medium is gouache.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I love gouache because I get to pretend, because when I have to learn how to mix colors, and I'm used to mixing them on my board,
right?
Layering and mixing on my board with pastels. And now I get to, every once in a while, I'll use gouache and practice because it's great. It's a beautiful medium. So
I've had a lot of fun with it. It's the first time I've ever actually painted with anything other than like watercolors as a kid. So it's been a lot of fun to kind of play around and learn I learned how to see things differently painting with that versus doing pastel. But pastel will always be my first love. I love getting my hands dirty and just getting in there.
Me too. And I heard a great saying by Albert Handel, actually, and that the difference between an oil painter and a pastel painter is the same as a violin and a piano. So you can mix all the colors you need with 4 colors on analogous to a violin. And then if you're a pastel painter, you need the whole piano. You need all 88 keys on the piano to have more variety. So
yes,
I always thought that was a great analogy.
That is. I love that. Wonderful. Well, we are going to get to the awards right now. So we are going to take Lisa off screen for the moment, and then we will bring her back in just a little bit. Okay. So first up is going to be the Honorable Mention Awards. There are 19 artists who are going to receive a $100 gift card for PaintTube. They will be included in a winner showcase on fineartconnoisseur.com, outdoorpainter.com, and PleinAirSalon.com. And we also have additional promotion through our social media and our emails. So first up is going to be okay, so first we've got Animals and Birds Honorable Mention. This goes to Emily Olson for La Jolla Rivals. Artist Over 65 Honorable Mention goes to Carl Bretsky for The Last Waitress. Beginner honorable mention goes to Corey Ide for River. Building honorable mention goes to Rebecca Veccarelli for Abandoned Garage. Clouds and Sky honorable mention goes to Paula Holtzclaw for Into the Light. Drawing honorable mention goes to Ruben Alvarez Dieguez from Spain for Geisha. Figure and Portrait honorable mention goes to William Schneider for Evening Chore. Floral honorable mention goes to Mary Beth Carouse for Miss Blue Skies. Our landscape honorable mention goes to Ned Mueller for St. Mary River Glacier Park. Nocturne honorable mention goes to Kim Casebeer for Astor Street Eucalyptus. Plein Air acrylic honorable mention goes to Rick J. Delante for Light on the Mission San Juan Capistrano. Plein Air landscape honorable mention goes to Camille Priswatic for Sonoma County Evening. Plein Air oil honorable mention goes to Mary Garish for Along the River's Edge. Plein Air pastel honorable mention goes to Aaron Scher for Divers Cove Panorama. Plein Air watercolor and gouache honorable mention goes to Poppy Balser of Canada for Spring Sunshine on Fresh Snow. Our still life honorable mention goes to Charles Newman for Toolin' Around Again. Vehicle honorable mention goes to Richard Boyer for Ride Up California Street. Our water honorable mention goes to Elena Degenhardt from France for The Essence of Summer. And finally, our Western honorable mention goes to Catherine Trachok for Cowboy Poetry. Congratulations to all of our honorable mention recipients. You'll be able to see them on the PleinAir Salon website under the January winners, as well as in the April-May digital edition of the PleinAir magazine. Next, we have our category award winners. These artists each receive a $50 cash prize, a showcase in PleinAir magazine, and they are promoted throughout our various websites and newsletters platforms. First award is going to be our Best Animals and Birds. This goes to Angela Parr of Australia for Reef Raider. Best Artist over 65 goes to Egong Mao for E-Nationality E-Girl. Best Beginner goes to Jude Al Saman from Canada for What Music Feels Like. Best Building goes to Kevin McPherson for Casablanca Passage. Best Clouds and Sky goes to Denise Antaya of Canada for Golden Glow. Best Drawing goes to Irene DeMays from Italy for Hidden. Best Figure and Portrait goes to Daniela Wernick for Let the Light In. Best Floral goes to Camille Priswatic for White Roses. Best Landscape goes to Brian Blood for Poppies in Point Lobos. Best Nocturne goes to Mary Garish for Quiet. Best Plein Air Acrylic goes to Steve Browning of Ireland for Killiney Hill. Hopefully I said that right. Best Plein Air Landscape goes to Rick J. Delante for Beach Trail San Clemente. Best Plein Air Oil goes to Aaron Scher for Coastal Cadmium. Best Plein Air Pastel goes to Nancy King Mertz for Keeping the U.S. Afloat. Best Plein Air Watercolor and Gouache goes to Dan Marshall for Foothill Dusting. Best Still Life goes to Yenqing Chang for Peaches and Grapes. Best Vehicle goes to Alexei Zukov of Belarus for Terminal Station. Best Water goes to Barbara Janicki for Steelhead Falls Drop-Off. And finally, Best Western goes to Caitlin Lean Hatch for Roping Partners. Congratulations to all of our category winners. You'll be able to see them in the April edition of the PleinAir magazine that will be coming out here very soon. Up next is our People's Choice Award. After each month closes, we open up voting for all of the paintings that have been entered, and every artist can share their paintings on social media, and whichever painting receives the most votes receives the People's Choice Award. And our January People's Choice Award goes to Linda Delaney for Evening Blues. Congratulations, Linda. Linda will also be entered into the annual competition as an annual winner as well. So congratulations, Linda. Okay, so now we are going to bring back Lisa. Hi again, Lisa. How are you?
Hi. That was so exciting to see them all on the screen. See all
I love going through them. It's so fun. Just every time. It's just, oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, so pretty. They're all so beautiful.
I wanted to see if you could give us some insight into what you look for when you're judging an art competition, because I know you've done this before.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I do it all the time when I curate the gallery. So I now have to curate art constantly. Yeah. So what I look for, first of all, is a feeling that I get from the painting. If it stops me in my tracks, if it takes my breath away, if it speaks to me, and I have this emotional response to a painting, and it happens a lot because I'm such a fan of these beautiful paintings. And then what I'll do is I will look further into the ones when I was judging, and I will pick the ones that speak to me and that have an emotional response that are well done. But then I'll look further and make sure that they have a strong design, that my eye stays in the painting with composition, with form, with lines, with mark making, with brushwork. And I'll make sure that they have a strong value structure. And what else? All of those fundamentals, and make sure that the design is actually strong, and that there are those that they're usually, a lot of the award winners have many of those fundamentals down, but then did they have a unique perspective? Did they have something unique about the way that they painted, or the way that they applied the paint, or their viewpoint? What was their viewpoint that made it so unique and made it stand out above and beyond the rest? So that's what I look for.
Oh, that's wonderful. I've always tried to figure out what I like in paintings, and all I've learned so far is I like color. So it doesn't matter what the painting is, if there is a color in there that speaks to me, that's what draws me to it. So I would be terrible judging a competition because I would say I like that color and I like that one. So you guys win.
Yeah, but color harmony is really important too. So I do look for that. I do look for that, like a very pleasing palette. And something that is like, are the values strong, or the color, are they complementary? You know, what's their color, the color choices that they made, and is it really pleasing to look at and to be, you want more of it. I want more. So the color is really important, and color is very emotional. So
it's very emotional for me. I don't know why. It's just, as you can tell by the wall behind me, that's my color. So anytime I see that color, it's speaks to me.
Oh, I'm a fan of that color too.
Yes, you are. Okay, so we are going to talk about our top 3 winners now, and I'm going to ask Lisa to share her thoughts on why she chose those paintings. So first is our 3rd place winner. This artist receives a $200 cash prize, and this award goes to Dan Marshall for Paris Cafe. Congratulations, Dan. And Lisa, can you tell us why you think Dan deserved this 3rd place win?
Okay, so this painting is gorgeous. Like, this painting, Dan Marshall can draw anything. So it's what he leaves out that leaves us wanting more. But the way that he composed this painting and really captured our attention, and actually really, I feel like I want to be there. And I want to be in that cafe, and it brings me back to travel and adventure. And this really signifies a place in particular in Paris or in France. And it's just emotional. It's really well done. And this pop of color on the awning, and the way that he has directed our eye around the painting, and with this beautiful awning on there, but he doesn't, it's not super defined. It's very painterly with watercolor. He's just a genius at watercolor, and I'm a big fan. So this is the reasons that this painting really spoke to me as top award winner.
Wonderful. Yeah, I love the light, just ever so slightly around the people to capture the sun. And one thing I learned when I just started playing with, again, gouache and watercolor is with pastel, you typically go dark to light. And with watercolor, I tried to do that and realized obviously that doesn't work because it's opposite. You go light to dark. So watercolor artists just amaze me in the fact that they captured that idea and a lot of that white at the very start of the painting and then paint around it, which just amazes me. So congratulations, Dan.
I think this is so fun. The gentleman with the round tummy on the left there, and you just go, oh my gosh, he looks so jolly, and it just is just endearing.
Yeah.
And he keeps that light around the people, which really, really sets them apart from the background. It's just so well done.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I think watercolor is one of the hardest medium, is in my opinion.
I would agree. Yeah. Okay.
So well done, Daniel. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dan. Next, we have our second place overall award. This artist receives a $300 cash prize. And our second place award goes to Derek Penix for Icy Brook and Powder Banks. Congratulations, Derek. Lisa, what would you like to say about this painting?
Oh my God, this painting, it makes me want to stay in the painting, the way that he has controlled our this super strong, simple composition, weaving your eye, the little creek winding your eye back to this really beautiful lit area in the distance between the trees, and the way he's handled the snow and shadow and in light, and then the contrast from the creek and the reflections of the light in the creek in the distance, and then that beautiful peek through the trees is just magical. This is just a beautiful, simple but strong, and probably not easy, but he makes it look easy. So really well done, Derek, and congratulations. This is a gorgeous piece.
It really is. It's very beautiful. Awesome. Okay. For the final award of the evening, our first place award, this goes to Brian Blood for Parallel Parking in Paris. Congratulations to Brian.
Okay, doesn't this look like it belongs in a museum already? I mean, this painting, the way that he's composed it, and that he kept that light in the distance behind the bridge, and kept the building simple in the distance, but it's a strong composition, it's a strong design, the light coming through under the bridge, and the boat, docked up against that pier, and it's just, this painting, I swear it belongs next to the finest Impressionist masters in the Musée d'Orsay. So I just love this painting. I think he's really captured, again, somewhere I want to escape to, and somewhere I can imagine myself walking and just being in awe of this beautiful historic city and the Seine River. And I'm guessing it's on the Seine River because it's in Paris, but and that's what I thought before I even knew the name, but it's just a stunning piece.
It is, yes. And looking at this, one thing I get caught up in when I'm, again, learning to paint is I want there to be details everywhere because that's what my eyes see. So even on the building in the back, I would have put more details. So the fact that he really captured that with the details up front, and then the background just recedes, he did a phenomenal job.
And then keeping those people in the distance too on the left-hand side, right there where you're wondering, are they getting on a boat? Are they getting off the boat? Are they going to explore the city? Like there's a story here that you can really create because of how he's composed this. And also, again, some of the masters and modern day masters, it's what they leave out of the painting that makes it even stronger, so that we have room to, create a story for ourselves within these paintings and just imagine ourselves there.
Yeah.
So I just love this. Congratulations, Brian. This is a gorgeous piece.
Congratulations. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Lisa, so much for taking time out of your day to be with us here today. Is there anything else you want to share about judging art competitions, you in general?
Well, I'm going to be demoing at PleinAir Live. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to, and it's in pastel and it's on location and we're going to be at the beach. So it's on Essentials Day. So if anybody wants to learn more about taking their paints and their pastels out on location, I kind of share what I bring out on location and then how to start painting on location in plein air. So
Oh,
I'm going to be doing
that's
that, and I'm just really thrilled to be part of everything you're doing. So
well,
thank you for having me be your judge.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And will you and Deborah be at the convention this year?
Well, I have a ticket. So, and I'm not sure Deborah got hers yet, and I'm not sure if she's able to go or not. It's a tough time of year. Last year I turned 60 at the plein air convention and I won the best pastel of the year. So that was a big week. So that was a really exciting week and a great birthday present.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and I'm looking forward to going to the Smoky Mountains. I have never been there. And but I plan to go. I had my ticket. So
hey, Allie was just there and she sent us some pictures of the area. So I'm super excited. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. So for anyone who wants to learn more about plein air painting, Lisa's going to be doing Essential Techniques Day at PleinAir Live. You can learn more at pleinairlive.com. And then there's also the pleinairconvention.com if you want to learn more just in general about plein air painting. So thank you, Lisa, so much. I appreciate you. And yeah, good luck with everything that you do.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other. So, and thanks again very much for having me. And congratulations to all the winners. And keep entering those beautiful paintings. It's really fun to see what everybody's creating. And boy, you sure make it hard for the judges. So well done.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, Carrie.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to Lisa for joining us. Head over to PleinAirSalon.com to learn more about the competition. Our February competition will be closing tonight. We have Executive Director of the Western Museum of Art, Daryl Beauchamp, who will be judging for this month. And then March actually is going to be the last month of this cycle before we have our 13th annual awards at the Plein Air Convention. So thank you all so much. Good night, and we will see you next time.